Okay, I want to go over your first warm-up activity, and that is our line variation worksheet. So go ahead and print this off, and you really only need to print off the second page because this is the part that you're going to turn in. And the goal of this is just sort of a warm-up activity, thinking about how many different types of line you can make. So thinking about it, you're thinking about it in terms of descriptive words. So like they say, agitated, lonely, frustrated, anxious, apathetic. What would those lines look like? And there is some restrictions around it because, once again, when you're thinking about artwork, sometimes you have to follow the rules and you think of creative ways of breaking those rules. So you have this page full of boxes, and the goal is you're going to create the same 7 dots, 5 inside of the box, 2 outside, and you're going to repeat those all over the whole page. Now you can do that using a little template. I'm okay if you freehand it, just as long as they're loosely in the same area. And so across, you're going to have different types of line connections, and going down, you're going to have a variation of line quality. So I'll do a really quick example of that. Let's see. Go to my screen. Oop. Screen capture. So you're, oops, I thought I had it on black there. So you're going to do 5 dots. I can do these as well with my pen. Let's try to do this one. And then I'm going to do 2 outside. So my goal is I have to keep that the same on each one. I'm just going to, you want to do it as close as you can. I kind of messed up that first one. You're going to keep doing them through the whole page. I'm just going to do this as a... You know, the other part of the school, you can do this in pencil if you need to. I would suggest go ahead and beginning to use the pen that you got as part of your kit, just to try to see the variety of lines you can make with it. Sort of let you start practicing with it. I'm just going to do a few to start off that way. If I do the whole page, this is going to turn into a 30-minute long video. I'm hoping you kind of get the gist of it as I get going here. So like I said, you're thinking about how you can connect them in different ways. So across, you're just kind of standard thinking about, I want to connect them all in the same way. So I'm doing the exact same. Oh, I just already messed up. I'm going to go back. Oops. You want to connect them in the same way. Oh, messed up, sorry. You want to connect them in different ways across. Sorry, messed that up. So you're going to try to see how many different connections that you have. Now maybe I go... So that you're trying to see how many different ways you can connect. And down, you're going to try to change up the line variety. So this is where, instead of maybe going straight to that second dot, I can maybe do a little bit more. Hold on. I'm still going to go back to that same dot and do the connections in the same way, but maybe I need a big fat line here. Go into a skinny, I go into a wiggly, go back into a nice big fat line. And you can do it with one swipe of your pen. You could do it in a repeated swipe to make a bigger blockier mark. You can, I can think about making a more agitated mark. But the goal is that you're trying to see how many different types of line you can create. So It's just sort of a warm-up activity. When you get done, you're going to have 30 different lines, completely different lines going across your same page. And you have to be creative when you're thinking about how you can create that variety. So, let me know if you have any questions about this first worksheet. And you have 2 more little sketchbook activities for this project. They're a little bit more directly related to the final piece than this first one. This is mostly kind of a nice warm-up activity.